to the Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
The Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Live only on Pinax TV.
All right, so the update be start to say the update be Abraham this week and also last week. This whole updates, updates. I mean, I say there's high tension going on between Russia and Ghana. I know, so you'll be shocked. Say, okay, you said the tension and the war which was going on between Russia, and anything war or anything come up to moment, it was between Russia and then Ukraine. In the other Ukraine, if you were Russia and Ghana. I mean, my background to this story and how today, can say the Russian embassy here in Ghana is coming out hard against the president of the Republic of Ghana, and even calling the president a sellout. There has to be a sellout, which means ebia minimi nua bay AC ye nyina ayafa adwena bom say echena ebeko tudu akoton atade. I said, na ebia along the evening, you're down for be and a common friend. Our phrase, our phrase is so echnano, me kwa shopping, Accra Montino, Dimechi. Na AC the story be about so meeting all because na down for your common friend or rich no they no kwa Accra mo beton tale papa man I say be hono close near a little bit expensive into or a sellout. It is here no Russia embassy here in Ghana. We enya sama me count. I'll put the evidence on the screen. In fact, my fa evidence into screens because my case 2023 no me kasa ni evidence ni according to the Russia and the Russian embassy here in Accra, they are saying that the president is sellouts. In fact, so only the background of the story. I'll give you the background of the story. But look at this. Any idea to screen also. Look at it very well. So, we official Twitter handle of the Russian embassy here in Ghana, as you guys can see, and my main son, yes, enlarge is very important. So, enlarge say Russian embassy in Ghana. Twitter verified. Or see opinion by Michael Mahanta. Reading full. Now it's for pay attention to what is down there. Or say IMF literally bribes Ghana to 10 against Russia. Any day the round head President Akuffo niti atoho any USA any Ghana flag. Ena omokase munshe papano. Isi anufi Rebecca so Oko obi mu say okonya side chick for side say wabro. See a new side chick the Joe Biden all because kakra medi small no ko feel gbambaye enuntia na president on the nama okeka nsema onim say sebio ade na o can beat him the trouble aba not just in terms of ebia gidigidibi anybody e fanton chen Russia de omunim say Ghana no enishi bomba ko be say na but omo hwe say the bilateral trade, the bilateral relationship, also in terms of the economic and also the years relationship, you are building together. No, one man, one sentence, one mistake, one wrong move, or by saying, and that is the person my friend Nana Adodanko Akuffo. And such a title, obituary. What we are learning is that the person who wrote this article, your friend Michael Mahanta. Ena Russia for a snap a picture of it and they got to official Russian embassy Ghana page and IMF literally bribes Ghana to 10 against Russia. And as you can see, now the big question is, what is in that article? But answer the what is in that particular article, no. My mama may break down to this whole thing. President Ego PM the United States of America is because Joe Biden said over the years the US have distanced itself from being the frontliner of if anything trade and other things. See, and too much US centered. I'm China. It have more influence all over the world. And Nuntino, US SR penny positioning back as the number one influencer in the whole world. How do they get that? So you see, or must start to revamp the old tactics and schemes. And it's in your 49 heads of states. Washington D.C., the White House, come and meet with us. Into all of these people were Africans, African leaders. No more President Akuffo or ECOWAS chair. Come and President started kasa. Sisi on here kasa. Russia for abe mercenaries or more Ghanaian border. Of major concern. Blah 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 blah. Insane P. It is or more ye na. And okay, the Secretary of State Anthony Blinken. Okay, we and Russia for say Is it that Akufo-Addo we know? Is it that Akufo-Addo on a Russian President Vladimir Putin on our long relationship? And a Russia said there be. What are you guys saying? Now Akufo-Addo, when him say your number one person, your number one foe as Russia, United States of America. Now Bibi Koswa, why do you report Russia to US? In fact, we don't have any issue if you take sides, but you should be in the middle. What you say? Be neutral, because as some aircon and found Obian Babu, Obian it be neutral now. You should be in the middle. Now, first of all, only Russia for your one. And yes, we are one crana. You know what come? Oh, Russia embassy here in Ghana. Why don't you contact the Russian ambassador to Ghana or the Ghana ambassador to Russia and seek simple clarification? Say what happened at the so how did all these things started? Oh, sorry, Pim White House started complaining. Don't you know said the Oyeno will say years of a formidable relationship and our foreign affairs. And I say the years of relationship with Russia and the former Soviet Union in Ghana building. Why are you doing that? It's the Elko Benina Okuju to Black the ranking member of parliament for foreign affairs. Akufo-Addo moving it was dumb and stupid because what he's doing is stoking perhaps unnecessary wrath of Russia. I don't know, yes, sir. If you want to do something, you need to take the proper steps because and yesterday all in Russia will attack you, but you are creating division at that Chibiano. You call Russia or see a pen baby and Bibia because of what you've done. Now, even in Accra, Burkina Faso for because you coup d'etat, military people are leading it, no, or more coup leader, and also the people in power, Russian mercenaries, they summoned the Ghana ambassador to Russia. Say, Massa, come and give us explanation as to what is happening. Branebe my explanation. Say, okay. What happened? I didn't tell Akufo-Addo can answer in the US. Now the reason Ghana for and Burkina Faso for ye man Russia for a buy Chrome, they say Russia, Burkina Faso, ye man Russia for by Burkina Faso, they say Russia, ye southern border, ye were extremists be wa. And as segregationists be wa. I mean extremists, they say one more almost okay, Burkina Faso and a particular country, ye use Sharia law. Or baby oh, so kind of tete said you stupid rules and regulations are or bound to mean you and ye or bound to mean go school or unnecessary things. They are governing, they want the whole country or particular place to be governed by these rules. It's Burkina Faso for say, didn't your mama almost seek a Russian mercenaries assistance and say, almost by fight these segregationists. And yesterday somebody schooled me. Say, even though say Russia for the yen Nigeria is here, nothing border, there is US army there at the north, and also Kanding. So according to Burkina Faso, so say be mobile stage coup d'etat na disturb the public peace in Ghana. They are doing this because they brought the Russian mercenaries in there to come and help fight segregationists, even for a time. And the people are saying, even if it is so, why don't you tell or inform Ghanaians? And Burkina Faso said, why should we inform Ghanaians? Ghana for Russia for border, southern border, Burkina Faso home. Home. What I say? The only time we can talk to you is because if you are coming to your bed, once our bow country, even though it's your border, every country has border. And your business, once they cross the line, then you have a case. But if you grab, why don't you ask? Now, the contents of this particular article are Russian embassy or more a postie, a very sketchy. I have all the details. Is in Brim. See, this is what is going on. Have you read the contents of Mahanta the article not share Russian embassy for a postie? No.
Makai bi na etimi hu se otimi se Russia for mani abre
asem
we Akufo-Addo be kan me kai se me ne wotina ma ye ka se papa we wo ko pa se ma ba be hye
who say
ye ti ano mo de bomb be boy e se bum
and then you bomb by your point MB. But you see, I said something, say if Russia forecast they will respond. It's a response now. You be me started fasting by force. Yes, as you see an ebi mo ka se enya work up ne hia bi hia asumdue because massa 6 months I who your squad no. Who ye 3 bombers na 1967 yegusu yusu no. Massa Russia there no nye new. Russia there ni advance even more than you. So enko reward there Russia ni so omo ba ne Ghana. Russia Ghana say oba. who Ghana mobo nti no de ye sa ne many film okon de ambassador e wo Yesu di mu you see Yesu abem mia pa I say akoni nyame sa yes minim nyame eto de you have to go and call God. But the issues about bilateral trade and other your friends relationship perhaps no we are kind of spoiling or destroying just because of this particular statement. But before then, in Sembena, article, I've read the whole article. Russia for a saying.
To say no, I say I don't want to say a coincidence and not say bibi, but Jenny name say Ghana ya sign the IMF deal. I say year $23 billion. Samana be hit account.
Yeah.
Now and known as a Russia for person much say.
Yeah.
Sikana ya kwa IMF no. I say kwa ye stand be the ama ye Ghana for say IMF 1% omu use against Russian. Just say ya bribe Ghana for.
I mean, my scenario. Akwa say be a rich friend be so who na rich friend no we shall so me nua we be do birthday nti e bia je $10,000 so we say $10 na after start taking say unim say insem ehun ya kana go so all because of man it's in Russia for this what they are saying it won't tear say no yakwaji loan IMF loan na yakwaji ne dem etima edama yeda yi ehun nti miampa na milie emre danio nti na ban yente ase any can sem. So this is what is really going on.
It says akwa say yenye sika nko ade be yenye fee no enkofo ni say aso mu use ye sa na ade na akwa ye say omo ma iska ni say omu use ye etia omo akasa omo atamfo I say common enemies na yakwa ba akwa say de wo kan ye ni akwa gisika wo mo na afi omo be ka che say enkofo ye mpa omo asem enti eni asem ya mmeka bia e na akwa say ekopie mu say eye Wagner group we akwa kopie Burkina Faso omo san we northern border nko ade Akuffo do so person o kan bibi na odi tia ye Russia for na IMF hu sampa ebia wa kwa kwasho mo boso wa be cassette ya Russia for so de yentimi hu but then say e was so o kan bibi na IMF ni hu say he's in like because he says can enya medi yensa yo the money is not yet in our coffers yet exactly nti e was so yes o play smart but when you say smartness so be kwa kofa asem de abe
yes so say nanu amene o kasa me catch o say Akuffo don kwhwe series be the Game of Thrones Akuffo do share Game of Thrones I want Rebecca Munhwe. Who share Game of Thrones you realize say the whole thing no a smart game. Smart game we play ni say you see Russia akwa say the east any the west or moko and wo the middle the north what do? You only become neutral and you try to favor both sides.
Exactly.
What am I saying? Akuffo do share Game of Thrones. Jamen kwa kwento ni be share Game of Thrones. Okwa Netflix or watch seasons no. Now this is what you notice. If Ghana will watch Game of Thrones and learn something from it, we will be friends with Russia. We'll be friends with US. See, according to $3 million bailout. When you say the whole world, the top 5 economies, Russia count. Good. Russia count.
Exactly.
Good. Russia and then all your call up and down. Yeah, Russia in tia. Russia in tia. If this is what is really going on now, Adena, yen pleasing the West. Niye sensu pleasing Russia. It's actually 3 million if US IMF deal. We are near Sansa Akusu. You know, Russia, we are happy that you guys are going to my we are happy that you guys are exploring space and going to the moon and yeah, they are putting tiani cases. Yes, we are also doing bilateral trade and we are also 1 billion. Wait, Akuffo the way a simple mathematics so question Game of Thrones. Why are we not learning that? Let's put something on the screen now. Article now a year. Russia embassy here in Accra omuko posti on Twitter no there's a particular portion they are to my pick it from that article now me reading now I say IMF debt bailout it is widely known fact that the dominant or the influence of the debt in Africa's diminishing, the US policy is to create instability and crisis in the region so that Africa remains poor, dependent on the US military as economic assistance has been giving strong pushback recently. Hey, She, who can be say, Nipan Penokre? This is what is really happening. She, Asema, I want to highlight this. I'll highlight it for a moment. She, Asem na omaka wa hano. If you ask me use the word smart, you be a think deep. What as I drain you but when you say be brain if you think and you use the brain and you analyze the insem or mokana, mean you would realize say in sem na article we kano there's some iota of truth in it. there is an iota of truth in it. Asem all can say it for Muntio. Or say, they be I sorry I watch ye kwaji IMF loan. Ye watch ye kwaji IMF loan. And not shall say IMF loan now kwaji no ebe boawo, but ye in such a way say send Bible ne kan no. It is not teaching you how to fish, it is giving you fish. Anytime obi be man fish, be one shell how to fish no. Minya ba good. A detriment to yourself. It's IMF loan is going to help stabilize. Why won't we create something about my iska? And all catcher say, a friend is say this whole in summer air course so IMF nema air course no. You say IMF no. The main deal of IMF no is said they be Africa ye be ni e kwa akwaje your friend say bisia ni eni age but one day a Ghana for ni Africa for ebe hu say dey bi adena dey bia bi before ye kwakwaje loan adena dey bia bi before ye kwakwaje eyi. Why don't we start creating something for ourselves? Ebe kama meanwhile you heard what this article is saying. What answer ebe kwa next one, what do you make of it?
And the last time I was talking to somebody and someone nipa ne kan ya ne say yet hasa na Ghana we will go back to colonization
because they be our government be ba or so I will not take IMF loan again but me nim there IMF loan ni
Ghana beyond aid na
e ye there me say o dwen ho kra onti ase a obi obebe bia kwaje IMF loan obi obebe bia kwaje IMF loan. Therefore I want to really highlight what these people have said, but me know about unim say Would say since time immemorial, all the presidents, I think except Rawlings, omu nyina kwaje IMF loan. And you know say funny enough, no IMF loan ayo omu kwaje emboa Ghana. Do you know that? And Russia for in this particular article, mo share say Ghana for mu de munim de also. Oh say Acrobat voice no mu use what TikTok. Oh my God, viewers, let's get and watch this. No as you know. It's to us. Is to us and not said this particular whole thing near best on you know, and yet because US for do you say US for do as almost stipulating now Adentiana Ghana for US forecast okay Ghana US is rich ye betcha mu the way what am I say because me about me would also would you want I want to ask you a question, would you want your sister or your brother to go to school and be somebody, or you want to be our sister baby jina we so oh sister see mbachana miss kankete diane no I will 5 no be school fees. Which of them do you want?
na miss kaneso me
it you know
so I will just help you. Said about so benya unya usika wi am anywhere. Like don't come to me for money again.
Good.
That's the best thing.
That is what US is saying.
The person what to do.
That is what Russia is saying. For Osha highlighting that to screen so. I mean san can be or say IMF Ghana debt bailout. It is widely known fact that the dominance or the influence of the West is diminishing. It's diminishing. Or see, then says no US fan no the leader in one era. You can't be diminishing. And so the power of it is coming down. And also see him say abroad former power no so ate. Now you know if you want the US policy to create instability and crisis in the region, so that blah 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 Africa remains point. It don't say IMF ni nyina ne sa bailout ni nyina no is to make Africa continue begging. What am I say? Enunti no de bia ene when Russia for the air can e wo me yinim. In some day bebre, but sana make a show no. There are many things in there. There are many things in there. You be can once now. There's another part of it. You be to chat ni nyina e de atu screen no so na obia ahwe. Now, one other thing na e what we no so enti be chat as a screenshot na e de atu so no. Or say Ghana gets 3 billion debt bailouts. Miniaba, you see, I don't know, but I think say IMF bailouts ni yenyano. Yenya jama. Ana say ana fufuna mkodi na mami hune sa. Is that the case?
Say they feel say mpanifone die ni mkwaje baye.
Yeah.
They are feeling say it will help solve the current.
But first of all, do you think
issue.
Ghana continue to take loan? Do you think it's the right thing? Yeah, ni ehunchi akwaji loan.
It's not the best.
But it's not the best. So any young kwaji dollar cost ya masa obi ntimi ndey. That is because me na more $1,000 be that ho. the next time na $1,000 50 cents me ko any 15,000 be ni age me ko bank na me swing me nsa ade e chinya dollar na akọ 7 cedis menim na it is me ko akoton dollar na ko mo so monto me ko ton mo so monto. So now look at this. There's one other thing too. Also Ghana gets 3 billion IMF bill. Now this all from the article Russian embassy here in Accra mo post here mo share on Twitter handle. Also the International Monetary Fund IMF has agreed 3 billion debt bailout to Ghana. The loan is granted to get the West African nations' debt under control. However, there's more to it. It's if when I was screen, so there's more to it. Do you believe that there's more to it? Do you believe the IMF no? As intended, say boy, but it has perhaps an ulterior motive. Do you think so?
That medical say says a month will be person discount require campaign 2024. It's on my discount some of the best of any economic crisis be a ukrum. But I see now you have Brunibesi. We live to see. We live to see. Okay, there's one other thing you need to screen is for motion careful. Or see when you leave the article a Russia embassy here in Accra, or say Ghana towing the line of the West. I say now the statements from Ghana against Russia Wagner's forces at a time when it receives IMF assistance, that too going back on its own promise. Yewu. I say now the statements from Ghana against Russia Wagner's group at a time when it received IMF assistance. Or purchase say no. Ghana statements here you come make here US no because yenya kakra atafritia ye hu de ye ho no. Yanka saka krane yakwaje no emire bi etwe papa bi gina o say yetiskaso Ghana so ye bre. Also this same person can say IMF dem mimi nje IMF loan da. Now the same person akwaje IMF. So who share we no use or say that too going back on his own promise. Asema Akuffo Addo say mimi kwaje IMF loan. Ghana beyond aid.
Sisi ano Ghana for aid. Wasisa no. And omusa to asuka say couldn't have just been a coincidence. Burkina Faso's Ministry of Foreign Affairs has also decided Ghana could have undertaken exchanges with the Burkina Bay authorities on the security issue in order to have the right information and dialogue. Do you think what they are saying here is right?
No, correct.
Don't you think say bia Burkina Faso mu be you and come Ghana as a Ghana be see my prior notice and can number in a way to Ghana's concerns are kind of legitimate.
I didn't say
yeah.
Obi fuma on fumkum what you say.
Yeah.
And at the end says ebia it was wrong on the side of Burkina Faso so mema ye who say oh this is what we are going to do nebia Ghana for better ye hu so what happened to president also confronting them and sana what na so ha kwake kasa ansem ni nyina. So you could have
now Russia for the confronting Russia. Hey. Don't try.
There be say no where the problem is coming from right now and say Burkina Faso for in the Kofa Wagner group for Iba. And to know if you think that this Wagner group is going to be a threat to Ghana, I don't know Uncle Burkina Faso for Uncle Bisa authorities and more embassy in the hey ya any baby.
Russia.
Me kwere
na no beso.
And to Kobusa Burkina Faso was I didn't
me the amount free visa to Russia uncle.
Oh, there be.
Choose one Russia US.
Oh. Me nkwa mu bia me kura mpese me ko
who your ba na
US mpese me ko
who your ba na two balls are choose between Russia and Ghana US
enye krompo ama spice me ko
Diva na pese oko Burkina Faso Canada. Let me give you a hint about Canada ejuma ni kronum there's high taxes awowo ho also Canada nye kura ekoso
meko
eti for mo fan cheme Canada ye kura ekoso ba mi akasa no Tokyo, Japan. Japan is a nice place, though. Yes, honestly, Japan, you love it. They are decent, they are respectful, they are very principled, they are very disciplined. Yes, maybe I mean nyaka meko hopa. It's a me dream place. Mali.
Mali.
Person me nam desert no so.
I don't go je draba na.
True. Now, then to us, do you think say what are the implications for Ghana in terms of this? Do you think that perhaps all is not lost? We can do some dialogue. And perhaps come to a consensus and solve this issue.
Say a president no said the amount obe proving for wrong.
Yeah.
Because say Ghana for some can I say we material meka. Ghana for chirema papa no when you say affecting the thinking. And yemi na meka e mo biam be emfa membe kon page we so. Me nka hwe Ghana for na keka and na meka mom. So if he's going to do the right thing then maybe obe proving Ghana for wrong. Near who say bibia you
So
okay when
if you were a minister, you see, the sad thing is, all kinds of we na Ayokobu cheating in chain. The minister of foreign affairs. If you were to be the minister of foreign affairs, even though I think I was set Oslo most space near the same, you know, what would you have done if you were minister of foreign affairs?
I didn't have a.
One cool school.
Meba.
Iti.
Akukwana si ne boso okoka nasem.
No, you see, I know we're creating a mess. Do you have to come in?
I say I Shelly and Kasa ya friend dada. You for na friend. Cote d'Ivoire for French for.
Only a sermon,
sermon so o me explain the enti and the president akoyesa. And they say na be ya omo nkom ntumambom omo mienu.
But if
script unso omo ya de wa tro.
I'm asking if you were the foreign minister.
Me you know a. Me you know a. Mempasem.
It's if omuti we a job interview. What will you have done?
Mempasem. And me come me bushes me you know mempem ho asem. Maybe I will just do the needful by apologizing on behalf of the president.
If you apologize, you make the president look stupid.
Enya here so wakwa asem abehye ni poba kuntiye mewu.
Burkina Faso ni Russia for any who be size of Cecilia Mafu no before I start you know obe tunyom.
What shall I say?
What I say now I told you kulie, you know. But you see what you are trying to say is on a more tactical note. I think this is a very serious situation and Ghana need to pay attention. I think the right thing needs to be done, as you are saying. We need to sit down, have a consensus first with the we a crisis, more like a period of public relations. Now, Russia for embassy for Nkasa. Need seek clarification, and we need to have a mutual or triangular. Your friend is a mutual. Your friend is understanding and also apology on both sides. Burkina Faso apologizing, Ghana for apologizing, Russia for apologizing. So what will happen is at the end of the day, to say what am I say? Then we'll try and go back or rekindle whatever path we were on. This thing Ghana can say it was just a miscommunication, and then we have nothing against Russia and blah blah blah. Now it could be whatever is there as a rift between these three countries. And also I think in as much as Russia for no more own issue with Ukraine, they can also in many ways. What am I say? So and yes, maybe US for buying. We see at this time, no, we need to be friends with everybody. What am I say? We need to be friends with everybody. So
exactly. What happened to non-aligned movement? Ghana, we are part of non-aligned movement. Ye ECOWAS, free hall, any United Nations organization, UNO, everywhere. Non-aligned movement. Ghana, we are part. We are in the middle. So they can. You won't finfi. Yes, say you join any group B. And I say, what you say. I think we should follow that trend and be neutral. Since because we want to win favor in the eyes of some people we call great nations and that's in the world, no. At least we should be neutral. So the benefit if each side if we are part of the non-aligned movement, which I know Ghana is part because my government what I say. So we have to do that. So the benkum ni defending and they say who could na benkum na nifan so open wa how be dey akọ.
Akwa say we are bema and now your bar or two husbands, which barely happens. You have to please both of them. And now you're Bema or two wives.
So neutral. First wife, second wife.
I'm taking this lesson seriously for somebody who wants to marry 5.
At that first wife, any hon. Na aka second wife here with Jojo ni. Na job person was just bed ashes.
This is a free fire service. Don't make it, man. If I'll give you more updates as all of these various events unfold.
You are listening to the PNX Report.
PNX Report. PNX Report.
PNX Report.
PNX Report.
PNX Report.
Live only on PNX TV.